Hey guys, welcome to the daily analysis for GBPJPY. Today is April 8th, 2009. The time is currently 7:27 GMT. We're looking at a chart of the daily GBPJPY. Very quickly, going to throw up that familiar channel that I've been drawing the last few days. Um, we're currently trading right just above the 146 level. Not much to go off of the daily chart. We did have the bounce off the top of the channel, and we're working our way back down. We still have this 145 support. Um, I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. And on the CCI, yesterday I mentioned that we were approaching the trend line. Today we're because yesterday's candle was a little bit bullish, it didn't make it down quite as far. Today's candle is a little bit more bearish right now, and we're approaching that same trend line. So keep an eye on a potential bounce or a break of this trend line. A break on the daily chart would probably mean a retest of the lower supporting trend line of the channel. Currently on the daily chart, that would be around the 140 area. Zooming into the 4-hour chart, not a whole lot going on. We do have a couple supports that are worth mentioning. First, the CCI trend line that I currently have is this one that is in the process of being broken. And again, the important level of support right here is this 145.78 or 77 level, and we've bounced off it to the pip so far. Um, One thing to keep in mind is this would be a 4-hour potential trade to go short. However, we do have this major 145 level not too far away, so that's something to consider. On the top side for CCI trend lines, we have right here, you can see that the CCI isn't too close to it, and it's bouncing away in the downtrend. We have to make new lows for it to continue. Keep an eye on it. One thing worth mentioning with the pound yen right now is a potential head and shoulders that may or may not be working out. Um, get a trend line really quick. Okay, here we go. Um, One thing to consider is we have an initial trend, which was last week, um, and what we have here is a very possible head and shoulders setup. And obviously we're pretty much testing the neckline right now. The neckline would be drawn between these two lows right here, and you can see that we've just breached the neckline in this current 4-hour candle. Whether we're going to continue down is still uh, in question. We still have this 145 level in its way. Um, this would be a level if we do break down, see if it retests. That would be a potential area where you might want to set a sell limit. Um, I am expecting to bounce off the 145 level. However, if this is in fact a head and shoulders and the market is paying attention to it, um, the 145 level may not hold at all. Um, or it may bounce off of it and then it retests this neckline off of 145. That's something else to keep an eye out for. Target profit, if you were to trade this head and shoulders, would be roughly 571 pips from a break of the neckline, which would put us down in the 140 area, which falls right along this low right here. Um, Aside from that, there's not a whole lot going on the top side for the pound yen. We have this 148.92 level that we bounced off of earlier today. And zooming in onto the 1-hour chart, zoom out a little bit. Uh, Same thing, there's not a lot going on. We've bounced off of this 145.78 level. We're trying to get down to the 145 because that's where I'm expecting to bounce. Buy limits, I have mine set at 145.30 to account for a 9 pip spread. My stop loss this time is going to be at 144.90. Take profit, I'm going to be looking at the top of this kind of trend line right here, which is actually only going to put us just below 146. You might also want to think about maybe a little bit more aggressive to target 146.50. Although if this is in fact a head and shoulders, I do not expect 145 to give us a big bounce. It would be a very short-term trade. So if you want, there's a potential sell opportunity on a break of 145.75 down to the 145 support. A bounce from there, either short-term, uh, look to take profit before 146. 146 has proved to be a very formidable support. If we break past 145, the next level I'd be looking at for a bounce is right about 143, and after 143 we have the bottom channel supporting or support line. That's it for today. Good luck and safe trading.